What's happening, fight fans? Welcome back to the MMA Mindset Wolkernite Fight Championship 11 on the 28th of February. It's been a long time coming. Obviously, we've had issues and stuff, but that's all in the clear now, and we've moved to a bigger and better venue. It looks like it's going to be the most attended Wolkernite event of all time. Obviously, being in a big city now, it comes with the territory. It's going to be unbelievable. So make sure that you do get down, go through your fighters, make sure you get your tickets. There's been plenty of tickets sent out, so fighters have got tickets. If you just want to come off your own back, link is in the description for the tickets as well. It's going to be one hell of a fight, one hell of a card. We've got at the moment four title fights and the two £1,000 tournaments as well. So it's going to be unbelievable. But speaking of tournaments, without further ado, I'm joined by one of the guys who was pretty much first, I think, first or second to get their name into the hat. I'm joined by Dougie Garbett. How you doing?
Yeah, good. Thank you, mate. You?
Yeah, spot on, mate. Looking forward to it. Like I said, it's been a long time coming, and we had things in the way, but looking forward to just finally getting in there and getting what's going to be hopefully the best card that we've ever put on. But how are you feeling? Obviously, this fight's been in the works for a while now.
Yeah. Well, we were originally meant to fight on the 6th of December, but obviously things happen with the show. But I'm ready to just get in there and get it done. To be honest with you, long time coming. I've been still training since my last fight in November, getting ready for the 6th of December. But obviously things happen. But I've stayed training and just want to get in there and get it done now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and in terms of the bracket, obviously taking on Charlie Farmer, our current 68 kilo K1 champion. Obviously, he
Yeah.
was one of the no-brainers to put in the tournament. Did you sort of expect to be fighting the champion, or was it not really on your mind who you were fighting at this
Um,
point?
it didn't really like make a difference to me. It didn't really bother me which person it was. It's all the same. They're just names to me. I think it's good that I've got the champion, Charlie, but it wouldn't matter to me which one it was. Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean? It wouldn't change anything for me.
no. And in terms of Charlie being undefeated, does that
Yeah.
maybe play on your mind a little bit, or does that even come into it maybe a little bit more satisfying taking a no?
I mean, it would be. It's always satisfying. The last lad I beat was also undefeated, and I took his O. But I guess it all depends on who you fight, who those people are that he's fought. You know what I mean? And records don't mean everything. But it'll be, I guess, satisfying once I beat him to take the O. But the records don't really mean much to me. I don't take much notice about them. You know what I mean? It's how you both are on the night. Do you know what I mean? That's what means the most. Is how you both perform on the night.
Yeah, it's sometimes I can't remember who used to say it to me, but he said records are for DJs.
That's
So
it. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Records are for DJs. Yeah.
yeah, so it's by the by. In terms of your training preparation, fourth dimension, I've got a lot of time for you guys. It's a gym that's 10 minutes away from my house. I like to come and visit. I like to come and see the
Yeah.
guys. One of the most respected trainers and coaches in the UK and Wayne as well.
Yeah.
How's
Yeah.
your preparation been going, and how important has kind of keeping focused through the ups and downs of the camp been for you?
Yeah, the preparation's been good. I mean, I've only been part of this gym for a year. Literally, just turned a year the other day, actually, since I've been. And every camp I've had there has been each one's gotten better every time. So this one was better than the last. The last one was better than the one before. I'm learning new things every time, pushing myself more than I thought I could beforehand. Stuff like that. But this camp's been great. I'm the fittest I've ever been at the minute. I believe I'm going to be the best in the when I get in the octagon that I've ever been. So hopefully the best performance as well.
Yeah. In terms of then a big part of this is being in Nottingham and it being in a lot of people's closest city. I think, are you Mansfield?
No, I'm actually from Coventry.
Oh, you're from Coventry. Oh, you
Yeah,
are. You are from
yeah,
Cov. Yeah.
yeah,
Well, yeah. But in terms of it being in the city where your home gym is, essentially, that
yeah.
must be a pretty big atmosphere around the gym because there's a lot of you guys fighting on the card. I think there's like four or five guys from 4D fighting.
Yeah, there is. It'll be a 4D takeover. A lot of people are fighting from the gym, and a lot of people are coming from the gym as well. So it'll be really cool for us all to be fighting on the same show. Everyone there. Most of the gym will be there, so it'll be really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Have
I've
you
never
looked?
actually fought in Nottingham either before. I don't believe so. That'll be
Well,
fun.
it's obviously we've had there's been a couple of maybe of other promotions that have done shows here.
Yeah,
Um, but none of the shows I would say are on the level of kind of what the performances and the cards that we're putting on. And this card, I can't wait for it to release basically the full card of how it goes down because it's what a card. It's
yeah,
unbelievable. There's so many people on the card who are currently at the IMAFs as well,
yeah.
fighting at the IMAFs. It's going to be insane. In terms of the other side of the bracket, then Sim Mugaza and then Lorenzo Yeronimo. Have you? I know. I think you know Lorenzo. But
Yeah.
in terms of the other side, have you paid much attention to the other side of the bracket?
So obviously, like you just said, me and Lorenzo got history before. We fought a couple of years ago now in above the waist kickboxing, full contact kickboxing. But the other lad, I haven't really seen much. I haven't really seen much of him, to be honest with you. I've not heard of him before. Like I said, I knew of Lorenzo and I knew of Charlie, but only since I knew that I was going to be on Wolkernite. But the other side of the bracket, I haven't. I haven't really seen enough to say, other than Lorenzo. Like I said, I've been in the ring with him before, but the other lad, I don't know too much about.
Yeah,
To be honest with
in terms of getting Lorenzo in there, it was kind of a case of couldn't really find anyone who wanted and then wanted to fight him, and then it was kind of a no-brainer that if no one wants to fight him, he must be good enough to kind of enter the tournament. So, like I said, it's some fantastic fighters in there. So the next couple of weeks, then 2 weeks today, what are they sort of looking like for you in terms of like winding down training?
you. Yeah. So next week will be my last hard week of proper training. So everything will stay the same within reason. But then the week after that, things will start to slow down a bit because it's more about recovery. You're not going to get any better. You're not going to get any fitter or stronger in a week. So it'll be focusing on recovery, getting the weight off, and the final preparations. But next week will be my last hard week of training. So that'll be my last few spars that I do. Last bit of strength and conditioning, all of that stuff. Last bit of pads, and then week of will just be going through the motions, getting a bit of a sweat on, losing the last bit of weight, and recovering really, and getting your head straight. You know what I mean? Not that it isn't already, but really like going through it in your mind. What you're gonna do on the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's it.
In terms of weight cuts, they're never fun. They're never good. No one ever enjoys them. But how's it looking like for you?
Oh, this one should be fine. I mean, 68 will be um, relatively easy for me to make. You know, I could make it for tomorrow if I really needed to. Um, it should be fine. It'll be my easiest one so far. I'm hoping. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that normally gives you a bit of a mental edge going into the fight as well. You're well rested, you've recovered well, you've not had to put your body through any sort of unnecessary trauma, so it's been good. And then, lastly, before I let you go, Doug, do you have any sort of like prediction or maybe idea of how you think the fight's going to go on the night?
So I believe with mine against Charlie, I think I'm either going to get a late stoppage, so late second round or third, or I'm just going to put it on him for the 3 rounds and win by unanimous decision. I think I haven't seen enough about the other lad, but I believe Lorenzo will get it done in however he does it, and I believe it will be me and him in the final.
Well, that'll be good. Like I said, it's a fight with a bit of history, which is what we like.
Yeah,
We like storylines, we like history. They sell tickets, they build hype, so it's good.
yeah,
But Dougie, I appreciate you coming on, mate. I know you've got a lot to do today, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing you fight. I'm glad that we kind of made everything pretty much the same as it was meant to be in December because I feel like
yeah,
the fights are right, and everyone's been preparing now for long enough that they'll show the best account of themselves against their opponent. But no,
yeah.
thank you so much for coming on. I'll see you in a couple of weeks, and yeah, all the best for the rest of the next 2 weeks of your camp.
Thank you, mate. I'll see you soon. Take care.
Nice one, Doug. Cheers.
Cheers, mate.